All right, guys, well, here we go. We're going into round number 1. And the data log stuff looked pretty good on this pass. It wasn't bad at all. Randy's going to hook up now to the car. The data log stuff looked good. It did. We got a little bit of an issue with the traction control stuff. My traction control graph is, my drive shaft data is a little bit choppy for some reason. Now, we do have a sensor that was going bad, the fuel pressure sensor. So we're putting a new fuel pressure sensor on it. Well, we did that. We put the new fuel pressure sensor on it. And hopefully that's going to solve it. Because, you know, they're all on a 5-volt circuit. And they're all kind of tied together. So it's one of those things. Potentially that's what was happening. You know, that sensor sending some spikes. Maybe that's what it is. If that's not what it is, then, you know, I don't know. Maybe the drive shaft sensor is going bad. My cable was also tied to the boost control solenoid lines, which that shouldn't make a difference. I mean, because those are kind of low current, but, you know, it's possible maybe that was doing it, so we unzip tied that. But we just turned traction control off for this pass to make it so that we can try to do better. I mean, it's not spinning down track. That's not what it was doing. So we also duct taped and zip tied the top shocks on, the little strut cups. So hopefully we're going to be fine. So we'll see. Here we go. First round coming up. We're going up there to chip draw, and then we're going to race.
Just go ahead and go to the lane and make your pass.
Save your gas, bud.
Donald Lockwood, the baby needs you. Donald Lockwood, the baby needs you.
There's Brantley. He's going to make that pass.
What we'll do, we'll all pull apart and just let me write it down as you pair it. I'll call you pairing on. How many is there? Mix them up. 9. There's somebody get the body. The ace of the body. There it is, right there. The ace of the body. You know what I mean? Next one's the May. I'm going to come in the order. Where's everybody at? Ready? Hell no, I don't play cards.
No, I ain't a poker player. I'm gonna get the ace right here. We got the ace.
God dang it.
It ain't me.
Is it Corvette? I mean the Mustang?
No. I'll be damn, man.
The truck?
All right, let's do it.
That's just as bad. Dang.
You know what size you got, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, we're racing King Kong. Where's he at? Oh, I see him. All right, guys, here we go. We got to race the King Kong. No prep car versus radial car. Now, Terry Wayne, what you gonna do if you let a no prep car outrun you on a radial track? I look forward to going home first round. No, it just run halfway decent. It wasn't bad. No, this will be a good pass. This truck is freaking a rocket, son. I like it. Y'all done anything new to it this year?
Put a big motor in it.
Big motor?
Yeah, we're struggling with the percentage on the nose.
Oh, I understand that. Man, all right, well, good luck. Be careful. It's going to be fun.
You ain't going wild. You ain't never been to one. You getting ready to be a one. Come on, fast, small, tall cars around.
All right, so here we go. We got traction control turned off. This ought to be a good race unless he hooks and goes. He just told me what his percentage on the front is worse than mine. He just put a big motor in it, so he is like got lots of nose weight. But here we go. Coming up, Terry Wayne. We're racing King Kong. Let's get it, baby.
All right, we're on the track. First coming down the track. First coming down the track. Watch out.
I need to pedal it and shift it. And so I went to shift it and I hit the parachute instead. Where did the parachute come out at? All right, guys, we just got back over here to the pits. I was telling them I kind of had a brain fart. Clearly, they're picking on me because I've been doing no prep, so my brain's a little slow, and it was slow to react. I was trying to get it to shift to get it to come down, and apparently I hit the actual parachute, and I don't know where the parachute actually come out at, but it come out pretty fast. But that was a great drag race. He was over there swatting the gas, and I think I pedaled mine once. It done a pretty good wheelie, and I don't know if all the cameras caught it or not, but it was coming up, and it felt like it was climbing, and it may have set itself back down. It was pushing a little bit to the left, but it wasn't near as violent as the old car. Now, granted, we still didn't go super fast early. If we could turn it up a little bit faster early, it might not have done that power wheelie. So we're gonna pull the data log real fast, but I think we got some good data for what we were attempting. We got 2 passes. Both of them were into 4s. So, I mean, they both run pretty good. And, you know, it's not personal best from my old car, but I'm very happy with what it did for the boost it had on it. Let's check the data log out real fast and see what All right, so here's Brantley's ride. Y'all seen him make a couple passes. He had a blast with his. He's over there. I don't know where he's at. He was just behind me. But this is Killdozer Jr., and he had a good time. Got him a round win. All right, guys, so this run, I was a little slow coming in. I was paying attention to him, not me. Red line is RPM. It spooled up pretty good. Ended up leaving on 5 pounds of boost. But what I was going to show y'all is these blue spikes right here. That's drive shaft sensor. So I turned the drive shaft, or I didn't turn the drive shaft sensor off. I turned the traction control off. And this is new. I don't know what's happening with this. We need to get under there and check like the gap, the air gap, and make sure. I mean, possibly, you know, that thing's got out of round, or maybe my sensor, I grabbed it, but maybe it's too close, maybe it's too far away. I don't know what's happening. But you can see early in the run is perfectly smooth, and then when it gets up to some speed, it freaking, you know, goes crazy. So I don't know what's happening. And my fuel pressure, I just changed sensors, and now my fuel pressure is reading nothing. Did I not plug my fuel pressure back in? I may not plug my fuel pressure back in. We changed sensors thinking that possibly that was causing the issue, but if it's not plugged up, it's not plugged up. I mean, I got it plugged up. I don't understand. It read no fuel pressure, and the fuel, I mean, it's plugged up here. I don't know, we're gonna have to trace that down too. So I don't know, we got some issues.
You come out and Summerfield tonight. We appreciate everybody. We didn't even charge y'all for the fireworks. We get everything back.
we had a blast. Stunnerville track was good. The track was really good. We got into a pretty good power wheelie there. It was just too high, screwed up. I got confused. I was trying to shift it. It had already shifted. Then I threw the parachute at some point, but I don't understand. I don't know exactly what happened. But we had a good time. It was fun. Y'all go to turbojohnracing.com, grab some merchandise, and we'll see you next weekend, hopefully, at Darlington Dragway with Randy's car. That's our plan. That's our game plan. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Later, guys.